please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Today, guys, I'm going to be talking about how I met my one and only man. Okay, true story though. I graduated high school in '09. He actually, I was a receptionist working at Carousel Skate Center, and he was an employee there. When we first met each other, like, oops, sorry, gotta fix that. When we first met each other, y'all, like, I did not like him. He, like, thought he was the shiznai, and he was not eat. And he was always late to work, and just, thought he was just doing something. So when we first met, I was like, ugh, I don't like you. Like, it wasn't like love and butterflies and unicorns. So he kept like not showing up to work or whatever. So I went to the manager and I was like, look, Shane is not here again, and this is crazy. Like, he didn't call, and I just don't feel like he cares about being here. And me and the girl's never gonna call her Bethany. Bethany, me and her were real cool, and she was like, you know what, we do need some people that want to be here, that want to work. So I had something to do with him getting fired, right? So it was the summer when I was still working at the Carousel Skating Center and all this was happening, and my boyfriend at the time, my boyfriend's brother's girl at the time, me and her were hanging out, but she had a crush on this guy named Joe. Rest in peace, Joe. And we went to this party. And this party was at some apartments. So we go to this party and we're just vibing, hanging out. And the police got called. And when the police got called, everybody like ran, but me and Olivia, like, we had never been to a party with police that got called. So we ran and we hid in the closet. And we hid in the closet. We were outside on the balcony in this closet. And the police officers came in there and they opened the doors and everything. And when they opened the doors, like, it was like probably 15 of us in this closet. Some took off running, some jumped off the balcony. Me and Olivia just slowly were like, sorry, we'll just leave. So we paraded on out, got into the car. I was driving a silver Acura at the time. And we got into the car and I was driving off. But as I was driving off, it was Joe and Shane and somebody else running to the car. Yeah, so like the car, I don't know, it was probably more than that, because like now that the car was jam-packed. So I'm in the driver's side, Shane jumped in on the driver's side, Joe jumped in on the passenger side, and it was like some people in the back. I can't even tell y'all who it is, who they were. And I pulled over because we were at these apartments right next to IHOP. So I pulled over to the IHOP to let everybody out, because where y'all think y'all going? Y'all ain't going with me, but I got y'all away from the cops. Cool. Well, Joe had already had a friendship with Olivia, even though she had a boyfriend at the time, and I had a boyfriend too. But me and him, like, we just started talking, and I guess like I really saw like a different side of him than the arrogant side I used to see at work. And we just sort of vibed, and then like every day going forward from that, like, we used to just all chill together, me, Olivia, and Shane. And so like probably for the next 3-4 weeks, we all just like, we were like a gang. Like, we all just hung out all the time. Like, he would drop me off at work, pick me up, and remind y'all, I still had a boyfriend, right? So when I brought him home to my family, I told my family he was gay, right? I was like, yeah, Mom, like, this is Shane. Dad, this is Shane. But y'all don't have to worry. I know I have a boyfriend, but he's gay. And at that time, we really honestly were just friends. Like, we hadn't been doing anything or anything like that. So one day we were out and we were at this Subway, and my boyfriend at the time was on the way to come pick me and Olivia up because we had got finished hanging out or whatever. And before my boyfriend picked me up, Olivia was like, y'all should kiss each other. Side note though, my mom used to be like, Lexi, that boy is not gay. Like, girl, he is not gay. And I used to be like, yes, he is. Knowing dang well that boy was not gay, okay? Too fine. Well, Like, we used to just, like, really chill. So, okay, so we were at the Subway. She was like, y'all should kiss each other. Oh, my goodness. So, before I knew it, I literally blinked, and Shane had, like, pulled me in, and he kissed me. And I had gotten in a car with my boyfriend at the time, and I was just like, oh, man. And we were on our way to his house, and I was like, I kissed Shane. And he was like, oh, my goodness, I thought y'all were just friends. And I was like, we are. Like, I don't know what happened, but, like, I just never felt the same, like, after that kiss with Shane. So me and him took a break, and while me and him took a break, me and Shane just, like, did everything together. Like, y'all, we would literally sit in people's driveways, like, pull up to vacant houses and, like, just sit in the driveway and just chill and talk, or, you know, go swimming, or, you know, go shoot guns. Like, he taught me how to shoot my first gun and stuff. So we were just, like, best friends. We were rollies, you know. I hit my first blunt with him, you feel me? Like, we just did everything together. And so, yeah, one day I was on my way to work, and we were at this stoplight, and he was like, Lexi, and I was like, yeah. And he was like, you want to be my girlfriend? And I was like, you like me like that? And he was like, yeah, I love you. And I was like, you love me? And he was like, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, I'll be your wife. And yeah, we've been here ever since. Of course, we have our ups and downs, but here we are 3 boys later, Carter, Kingston, and Cruz, and we're happy, you know? So, yeah, it's been a journey. He's been here for all of my crazies, all my 0 to 1,000s, from me yanking females, because I will kill you over mine, to, you know, here go my mama, you can't say that. You heard what I said.
Can't say that.
But, yeah, you know, so that's my boo. That's my babe. But like I said, y'all, it's been a journey. But I'm really happy, and I'm really glad. You know, he's like the best dad ever. It's been so great watching him evolve into a dad. And why are you talking in my video? What did you just say? At one point, you know, we've been together since 2009. It is 2020. So, and 3 children later. So you could just imagine, you know, we've pretty much grown up together. Who you are when you're 16 isn't who you are when you're 18. Who you are when you're 18 isn't who you're going to be when you're 25. So we are 27 now, and at one point, you know, I really didn't know if I wanted to do this, and so we did take a break. But I did realize, all in all, like, he is my forever ending and our little family. And I don't know if we're done having kids. I think I'm done. Unless he can tell me it's gonna be a girl, I'm done, or at least like in another 5 years. But yeah, I just couldn't be happy, you know, so it couldn't be happier. So love does exist, but love isn't perfect. You guys are gonna fight, you're gonna get mad at each other, you're gonna do things about trial and error, and who you are willing to, you know, actually grow with, or, you know, sacrifice with. But I think that we are both at a place of just, you know, pure bliss, and this is, you know, our family, and we're gonna fight for it, and no matter what comes our way, you know, we're gonna be here. So yeah, I just wanted you guys to know how I met my spouse. Look at him, y'all. Ain't he fine? Look at him. Yeah, back up though, back up. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys. Again, it's Lex Shelby here. Until next time.